Hello, I'm Dango Rose. Welcome to the Mountaineer Podcast, where everybody's listening. The Mountaineer brings you the latest news of the Peak-to-Peak region, in print, online, through our podcast, social media, and special publications. Now, listen in to the latest news of the area with our local journalists.
Good morning, Mountaineer listeners. I'm your host, Tyler Hickman. Before we get started, here's a quick word from one of our Pet of the Year award sponsors, Old Soul Canine Rescue. Did you know senior dogs have only a 25% rescue rate compared to 60% for puppies? Old Soul Canine Rescue is changing those odds, giving senior dogs the time, care, and love they deserve while finding them loving forever homes. November is Adopt a Senior Pet Month, and it's the perfect time to make a difference. Whether you donate, foster, or adopt, you can help an old soul find a new beginning. Visit oldsoulcaninerescue.org to get involved. Always for the dogs. We have a local news bite to kick off today's show, a new segment that we're hoping to bring to you every Thursday. If you've been waiting patiently for an update on Nederland's purchase of Eldora Ski Resort, we finally have one for you. Last week, the Nederland Board of Trustees held a public discussion on the purchase for the first time since July. The board reported the results of a lengthy review process, which town manager Jonathan Kane said included an extensive review of title, contracts, permits, employment matters, water rights, and compliance with applicable federal, state, and local regulations. With the review complete, the town determined everything at Eldora is in, quote, overall good condition, with the potential to generate ongoing benefits to the community for years to come. The purchase price has been set somewhere between $115 and $120 million, and the sale is expected to be finalized at the board's November 18th meeting. To read more about the sale, you can check out senior reporter Chris Kelly's story in this week's paper, or just head to our website. You can also listen to last week's episode of Boulder Valley Frequency, a podcast from Boulder reporter Shay Castle that covers countywide news, to hear Chris's thoughts on the meeting and the expected purchase. And now for our regular segment. On today's show, we'll be tuning into a conversation from the archives. A few months ago, Mountaineer managing editor Barbara Hardt sat down with the owner of Ned General, Nederland's newest coffee shop, bar, and place to be for locals and visitors alike. This past summer, Salto Coffee owners Karina and Marcus Luscher sold their shop in Old Town Ned to the team at Gold Hill General Store, bringing a slice of the iconic Peak-to-Peak hangout to Ned. Since then, Ned General has been slinging burritos, brews, burgers, and more, while still pouring Salto Coffee, and has big plans for the new space. Barbara sat down with the new owner, Dwight Dubrow, and the store's general manager, Allie Baylor, to find out more. Here's Barb.
Awesome. So, tell us a little bit about your vision here, because, of course, Gold Hill has been successful, right? I love to go out there when you guys have music, but taking that and transferring it to here.
Yeah, exactly. So Gold Hill has been successful at becoming a community center for that town, right? And it's like, that's what we pride ourselves on. And part of that is like the employees there are all part of the community, and we're a family as like, you know, as a unit, all working really hard. I think that's our whole like mission here, is just like integrate into the community, be that community center. So, you know, we did a Teens Inc. event here, and we'll do a lot of that stuff, just like help provide that space. With Eldora right here, it's such a big part of the town. Like, we want to lean into like the après ski vibe, or even après bike vibe a little bit. And, you know, so you'll see this kind of change. We got skis on the wall now, and we're going to continue to slowly evolve the aesthetics of the place. Like, feel a little more like après ski / cabin-y, but we want to bring that Gold Hill vibe a little bit to Nederland. Which will be different. Gold Hill is its own entity. Nederland's bigger than Gold Hill. You guys have a community center. You don't need this place in the same way Gold Hill does, but we do want to try to like provide what we can.
We all have the same like-minded vision of like bringing more of the local community back into doing like community things. And so while you have a community center, like I definitely like this is the spot that we see being like the community place, because also it's open, past 8. So
that's a very good question. Are you going to be open past 8 o'clock?
Yeah, so we're sometimes open late.
Yeah.
So right now our hours are Monday through Wednesday only until 3 p.m. and then Thursday through Sunday until 7.
Uh-huh.
And then hopefully we plan to expand that as we get busier, but also when we get our liquor license.
When we get our liquor license, we'll expand those hours. For
Yeah.
sure.
It's not just good drinks and good vibes that have made their way to Ned General. Gold Hill's famous warm, gooey chocolate chip cookies are on the menu too, and you're not going to want to miss them.
It's like part of my motivation for buying the Gold Hill General Store was I'm big for a cyclist, and I'd ride from Boulder and get up there, and I was like, the only thing that kept me going was like that cookie and a Coke. And I'd get there, and that, the old store or the general store it was an oatmeal raisin cookie. It was like more like a Cliff Bar. And Mike was like, I think we could do better. And it took him probably like 9 months to make that cookie at altitude. It took some real clever adjustments. The dough sits overnight.
It is the most tedious recipe I've ever experienced.
But it might be the best chocolate chip cookie you've ever had in your life.
It is made with love and the most precise measurements, let me tell you.
It is unbelievable. And then also they only make them 6 at a time. And the same thing at the Gold Hill store. Half the time you walk in, there's the smell of fresh cookies that hit your nose.
Yeah.
And you can't resist a fresh cookie.
No, right. I know. I love making cookies. Oh my
I've been
gosh.
having people come
Whether it's quick service breakfast burritos or a place to sit for hours over a cup of coffee, Ned General holds space for you.
Because we'll have the people that come in that are like, your mountain town folks that are retired and they want to just slow down and never rush ever. So we have that for them, and then we've got the people, that've got things to do, and we've got that ready for them out the door. And so just being able to have options for everybody.
Ned General hosts events too, from live music to an afternoon with the local game warden. So check their calendar at nedgeneral.com. That's NEDGENERAL.com. Or just wander in when the lights are on. That's all for today, and thanks for tuning in. We hope to bring more episodes like this to you in the future, featuring local businesses, organizations, and community voices. So keep an ear out for us. And drop us a line, too, if you think something deserves coverage. Send your thoughts to me, Tyler, Tyler, at themountaineer.com, or to our other host, Jamie Lammers, at media, MEDIA, at themountaineer.com. We'll see you next time.
And that's it for our show. Subscribe online to get more access to more news, weekly updates to our community calendar, and a link to our YouTube channel by visiting themountaineer.com. Be sure to use the coupon code PODCAST when subscribing for a 10% discount, only available to our listeners. If you are in the local Peak to Peak area, be sure to pick up a print edition of The Mountaineer at a local business. I'm Dango Rose. Thank you for listening.